viewers, Cats at Play. Welcome. Yeah, we're in the final stretch of Art Fight. Hi, Sammy. Hi. Hope your day, week, month is going well. This month has been a lot of Art Fight, so yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I'm at work right now. Ooh, hope work goes well. Yeah, hope work goes well. Yeah, I feel that. I've actually been having a pretty chill work week. My work kind of depends a little bit on, I guess most people's work depends on other people's work, but we're kind of in a situation where the team that gets their work done to hand off to me and my coworker has been a little bit delayed. So then we happen to be in a situation where we can't really do much until they get their stuff done, so we're a little bit backed up. I have a feeling once things start flowing, it'll really start going, and then we'll get kind of busy. But for now, it's been pretty chill for me at work. I finished my Mass Attack the other day. Ooh, nice! I'll go check out your Art Fight profile later. I want to see how it turned out. I know you sent me the work in progress version, so I'm excited to see. Yeah, I don't know how many more fights I got left in me for this week, but I do want to try to finish. I started one this weekend for, I don't know if you remember Ash the Mage, but we raided them, I think a week or two, probably like 2 weeks ago now, and they were also working on Art Fight, so I bookmarked her character after we raided, and then I started doing this over the weekend. Yeah, so I think for today we're just gonna kind of wrap up loose ends. This is like halfway rendered already, so we'll just finish rendering this probably. I don't know if I will start a new attack today. I did have this one sketched out for someone else I follow, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it this week. Honestly, even for today, I just had dinner and my stomach kind of hurts, so this might be a pretty quiet stream, but we'll see. But one other thing I did add to this Art Fight folder is I wanted to do a little thank you art. Normally, the last couple years, actually technically last year I didn't really, but I feel like I sometimes am really bad about drawing myself, so I felt like this was a good opportunity to do a drawing of myself, and then also kind of maybe do a thank you post, probably on Instagram, just to showcase all the attacks I got, because I really love them, and like I said, I did not expect so many. When I first started doing Art Fight, I was fully on the boat of I'm here to draw more than I'm here to receive art, and I was like, oh, if people do happen to attack me, I'll for sure totally 100% attack them back. And I was really surprised my first year that I got 5 attacks. That felt like a lot. That was 5 more than I expected, because most of the people that I followed at the time didn't really do Art Fight, or if they did, they were much bigger creators. So I was like, they're not gonna perceive me, and the people I do interact with probably don't really do Art Fight. And I was like, that's fine. I'm here to draw, not to receive art. So 5 was a lot. So this year, when I think I have now 42 defenses. I had 42 pieces of art done of me, Axadoodle, and Bubblecat, and so I'm like, oh man, I definitely cannot get through 42 revenge attacks. 2 maybe, 42 no. And even out of the ones that I've done, I think about half of these were revenge attacks already. But I did want to try to prioritize people that attacked me early on, and then also people that I know and follow, especially for the ones that I'm streaming. I want to make sure it's there for people who I know are comfortable with having their characters worked on online and stuff like that. So a lot of these are streamers themselves. Yeah, I didn't want to do too many people that kind of just only live on Art Fight, in case they kind of want to keep it there, keep it kind of private. Most of the time they'll let you know, I think, but just to be safe, I was like, let me keep it kind of moderated, if that makes sense. Just finished through a dinner rush. Ooh, I hope that went well. Yeah, that's probably pretty rough. Anyways, let me get some music on, and like I said, we'll probably just polish up. Let me know if that volume's okay. I'm probably just gonna polish up the ones that I have. If I finish this today, I'll either move on to the like Sammy Do drawing that I did, or that I started, and then, well, this might be kind of loud, hang on. I forgot to turn this up the other day. Yeah, let me know if that volume's okay. Yeah, I'll either go to that Sammy Do drawing that I did, or we'll do something completely unrelated. I have a few things that I started drawing that I haven't necessarily finished, so maybe I'll do that. The other option was I wanted to do another like bubble cat animation, but maybe we'll save that for another day, whether that's after Art Fight's done or next stream. Even if I do stream again this week, I don't know if I will do I don't know if I'll do more Art Fight unless I have something like I get hit with some inspiration between now and next stream, because otherwise I don't know if I trust myself to finish a whole nother drawing. So for all we know, this might be the last Art Fight stream of this year, but we will see. I won't promise one way or another. I ran out of burger patties like halfway through. Oh no! Do you work at like a burger place, or is it like kind of like a more dinnery place that happens to do burgers? Either way, that sounds kind of rough. I was in I think Eggy's chat, and someone was talking about, I think they also work in like food or like restaurant biz, from my understanding, or something, and their like, I guess, food schedule, you could say, got a little thrown off, so they were like missing like sauces that they normally do on certain days, so they had to like shuffle around their schedule, and it was like a whole mess apparently. Yeah, but food business is not for the weak. You have to be really hang in there. I work in a food truck. Ooh, cool. Food trucks are cool. There's some really good food trucks out in my area. There's one, actually, it's a burger truck that is like relatively, they go to like this farmer's market near us pretty frequently, and they're really good, but recently they had to take a break because I guess either their truck or their warehouse got vandalized, and they had a whole bunch of stuff stolen from them, which is really unfortunate, so they had to take a break from like selling out of the truck, and it was really sad. I think they either recently reopened or they are reopening soon. But yeah, I was like, that is not fun. People suck. Like, why would you rob a food truck? That's like such honest work. I've never met someone who runs or works in a food truck who wasn't like super sweet. Other art I started recently, which I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to, because I feel like the overlap between the people who follow my art and this particular fan base is not huge, but also I was like, you know what, I do art that I want to do purely because I enjoy it, and I shouldn't care what other people want to see. So I started some House of the Dragon art, which I tried to read like the Song of Ice and Fire like series a long time ago, but I was reading it like online somewhere. But Kai recently was ordering some books anyways from a bookstore near us, so I was like, you know what, since I've been watching so much House of the Dragon, may as well give it another shot and try to read it like properly in book format this time. So I'm excited for that. On the topic of drawing things not quite for the audience that I have, though, I did draw something earlier that I debated posting, but I was like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little spicier than the art I normally do. So I was like, I showed it to Kai and I was like, maybe I shouldn't post this. He's like, yeah, maybe not. So I was like, okay, this is for Kai's eyes only. 500 bubbles. Let's go. That's the highest. That's the highest number of bubbles you can get from that. Congratulations. And thanks for redeeming that daily doodle. Now you can gamble. I know you were itching to gamble. I was surprised when you messaged me. I was like, why does he want to know when I'm streaming next? I thought it was funny too. Let's go, yeah! Jackpot. Now you've gotten both ends of like the range. You've gotten 5 bubbles and you've gotten 500 bubbles. Very good day. I'm glad your day is better because of it. Speaking of luck, the TCG Pocket set comes out soon, right? Is that supposed to be this week or am I misremembering? I can't remember when it's supposed to come out. I finished the set technically, but I kind of wanted to try for the Yamper emblem, which is like you have to have like 50 of the puppy pile cards, but like not counting Lillipup, I think. So it's like the Growlithe, Yamper, and Fido and Rockruff, I think. You have to have 50 of those cards from the like current set, I guess. Kai's sister got it. She's very doggy obsessed, so she was trying real hard to get it. I believe tonight, woo. I will keep an eye out for that then. I should really set up a like phone orientation overlay. So for nights like these, so I can just switch over and we can pull on stream. Oh no, your bubbles! Your bubbles! Oh no! That's... RIP is right. Rip in pieces. Oh man, all your bubbles! Come on, get an L in chat. Or what was it? F in chat. That's the one. L would be kind of rude. F in chat for Be It Beast. Someone I went to high school has been streaming semi-regularly again. But as I've mentioned before, my what do you call it? My Twitch is still kind of silly and won't give me notifications when people go live, and it makes me kind of sad because I keep missing his streams. Ooh, Cats at Play got 50 bubbles, nice. You can pull a Viet Beast and lose all of them in one go. I don't set the rates. I mean, I can, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if I can. I just left it at whatever Stream Elements has it as automatically. So don't blame me. I did set the daily bubble rates technically, but that's it. The gambling is all Stream Elements. I had some ramen today. I haven't had like ramen in a while. I've eaten a lot of instant noodles recently, but I haven't had like real ramen in a while. But now my tummy's a little rumbly. I did make sure that there's a Psyduck in there for you in the fishing, so we'll see if it. Yeah, because I was like, we haven't seen it yet, so I wasn't sure if it was in there, but it's in there. So hopefully eventually it'll show itself. Trolley. I don't even know what the default fish in here are. I don't have too many custom fish, but I have like some crayons. I have Psyduck in there. I think I put Bubble Cat in there. I wish you could get like channel points or something from it. that would be too complicated. Even the stream elements thing, like the gambling thing, doesn't let you reward channel points. Cereal fishing. Should I hold a fishing tournament? I saw someone do that with the stream fishing. And they just had a day where everyone was like spam fishing. I feel like that could get chaotic so fast though. Like if everyone starts doing it at the same time. I think it does set up a queue if people like keep sending it, but I know sometimes if you send it at like the exact same time as someone else, sometimes it doesn't always work. Quit. Dang, still no I can't remember. I think this stream fishing one is called lurkbait, and I think lurkbait does the rates based on how much gold it's worth and how heavy. Like recently they changed it so it's also dependent on how heavy it is. And I just set it to what Google said Psyduck's weight was, which I think was like 20 kilograms, something like that. I've been thinking about setting up stream avatars too. But like a while ago, I was like, let me see if I can make a bubble cat in like pixel art form, because pixel art is kind of like its own thing. Like it's very. Some people are like, oh, just draw it normally and then shrink it down. But I'm like, it looks weird if I do it that way. But I'm debating giving it another try, because last time I tried, I was like, how hard can it be? I just need to draw a circle. And something about drawing a circle in like pixels, like, I don't know, I just could not get it right. Like, not necessarily the circle, but the circle with the ears, like, I don't know, the more I did, the more I was like, I feel like I'm not doing this right. But I've been debating giving it another try. Like, on one hand, I'm like, I follow so many pixel artists that do really good stream avatars, and I could commission someone, but I'm worried they're gonna look at it and be like, this is such an easy one, you can probably do it yourself. I don't know. So I want to give it like another honest try before I'm like, yeah, I'll commission someone to do some bubble cat and stuff, because it's not like I don't know how to animate, but I think getting that first like decent bubble cat like pixel look is kind of hard. I don't know. I'll give it a try though. I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll embarrass myself on stream and do it on stream. You guys can laugh at my inability to do pixel art. Any Psyduck yet? Not yet. It's like a leaderboard thing, I think. I think I have it on my own commands. Here, I'm just gonna really quick commands. Yeah, I don't know my own full comprehensive list of commands off the top of my head. Let's see. Stream fishing. Top fish. Fish stats. I'm curious. Top fish. What is this? Viet Beast is on top. Crimson Bandit's up there. Oh look, there's Chica. Oh, I miss Chica. Top catches. Viet Beast. Crimson Bandit. Oh wow, there is some crazy fish up there. I think Psyduck is like an epic fish. What's a wahoo? There's some interesting fish in here. Oh, ice cream sundae. What else is there? Fish stats? Exclamation mark fish stats. I've fished 4 times. I have 10. Oh wait. Ranked 5 out of 10 with 130 gold. I see. Cool. Kai is at a Gundam release event today. We went to get some ramen for dinner together, which was fun. It was nice. It was very empty there, but I really like the ramen there. It was our first time going. But now I'm a little bit gassy, to be honest, so yeah. TMI, maybe. Kai's been playing Baldur's Gate 2. Some of our college friends picked it up / picked it back up. One of them had played a bit, or quite a bit, pretty early on, and Kai has had the game, but he never like actually played. Like, he spent a whole bunch of time creating his character in like one session, and then like I don't think they ever really played. So that has been like an almost nightly thing recently. And he got to the part, I don't know if you guys have seen the part where there's an option to kick that one squirrel. I recognized it because I had seen so many videos of people kicking it. but Kai hadn't seen it. But then he didn't choose to kick it anyway. So I was like, man, I gotta show him what could have happened if he chose to kick that squirrel, not fish. My brain's on fish now because of all that. Oh, I don't think he's in chat right now, but Alex Hero reached out to me on Discord because so for those who don't know, I've made a lot of GIFs that I've uploaded to Jiffy, which is pretty much the same GIF engine that Instagram and Snapchat use, and I think Twitter also uses it. So if you look up Sammy Do or if you look up Sammy Do, you can usually find some of my animations and stuff in the GIF section. And he was literally browsing Instagram randomly, and he opened up the comment section, and someone had commented with one of my GIFs, and I was like, and so he screenshotted it and sent it to me. He was like, hey, isn't this yours? And I was like, oh my gosh, that is. And I was like, wow, that is so mind-blowing, both because some random person used it and because some other random person, that random person being Alex Hero, saw it, recognized me, and reached out to me to ask if it was me. So I was like, wow, I'm making rounds. I'm making it around. I didn't realize how high up on the search some of my GIFs come up on, for certain keywords. But one of my friends actually, she was looking up a GIF for work, for a work conversation, not an important one obviously, but she would look something up, and then my GIF came up completely spontaneously, and she was like, wait, I know that person. I was like, whoa, that's so weird. Lottie the doggy, hello, how are you? This is so cute, thanks. Yeah, this is someone we rated a few weeks ago, I think, who was also doing art fight, so I decided to draw her character in this final stretch of art fight. I started it over the weekend. I'm not sure if I will get another attack in after this, so this might end up being my last attack of Art Fight 2026, but we'll see. We'll see if I end up squeezing another one in. But it does end. I think it ends. It ends at the end of the month, which I think is this Friday. I know sometimes they extend it, especially because a lot of times early on in the month there's technical difficulties, so then to make up for it they'll extend it, and I think that's happened pretty consistently the last few years, but we shall see. Oh, ads, sorry, that was some poor timing, but that's pretty much what we're up to, is trying to get these last attacks in, possibly this last attack singular, but we'll see. No promises. It's not over till it's over. They can extend it? This is my first year, so I didn't realize. Yeah, I think the mods sometimes, I think in the past they'll end up ending it a day or two late, or they'll stop counting a day or two late. I'm not sure if they'll do it this year, because I don't think the website had as many technical difficulties as it has in the past, but I think was it last year or the year before, sometimes they'll have the first few days the website's crashing all the time, so then to make up for it they just add a few days at the end, but I normally just assume it's gonna end on July 31st. I've never been super attentive about that, but there's a first for everything. Maybe they might end up just capping it even if they did have technical difficulties. And oh, an Axadoodle. Nice one. What do we call it? But yeah, what's your art fight name? Oh, I'm on art fight as I think it's Sammy Do. Here, let me link mine. I think my profile might be linked in the pin message, but let me pull it up again and then send it. Oh, actually, also if you do here, art fight. I forgot I have that command. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's my art fight link. But yeah, feel free to drop your own art fight link as well. That goes to anyone, not just Lottie the doggy, but anyone who has an art fight profile they'd like to share, feel free to drop it in the chat and I will open it on the side and probably check out all of them at the end of stream. That's what I've pretty much been doing recently, is anytime people drop their links, I'm like, cool, I have a list of people to check out. I'm very tempted to do the rest of my bookmarked OCs just as meme chibi attacks. Honestly, that works. That's a good way to like rapid fire a whole bunch of attacks, I think. Artfight.net/Lottie the doggy. Alright, I will open this and I will be sure to check out your profile later. I have 11 OCs to do. Oh my gosh, are you doing another mass attack, or are you thinking like just a bunch of chippies? Or still deciding? Either way, I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, we're in the home stretch. I feel like every year, the first half of Art Fight, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get so much done. And then there's like a week that like all the motivation starts to like dwindle down a little bit, or like people get busy and stuff. And then by the end of it, everyone's like, oh my gosh, like that flew by. Yeah, I've met a lot of cool artists while doing Art Fight, which is part of why I really liked it. Yeah, which I guess mostly really just means 2024 when I first started, because that was when I like really got active and like into it, and I still follow a lot of the creators that I discovered through Art Fight. Like I think I just browsed like the VTuber tag too, and like found a bunch of VTubers that I still watch to this day. Stick with it for now. No reason to not. This maybe. This doesn't really look like a bow. Oh, I also saw in the city, there's a girl I used to do dance classes with, and she actually pursued musical theater at a much higher level. Like she was always like really talented, both as a dancer and a singer. And she was in a production in San Francisco that I got to see over the weekend, which is super, super exciting. And I haven't talked to her in years, but it was so nice to see her, and she was still like super bubbly and like energetic, and like, I don't know, it made me so happy that she still had all that like passion, I guess, because I feel like a lot of people that I knew as kids who were like super energetic and super hyper kind of like mellowed out and like ended up dialing back their like energy a lot as they grew up. And I feel like a lot of that usually comes from people telling them like, oh, you're so much and whatever, and so they like dial it back and stuff. And it's kind of sad when that happens. It's like, oh, you had so much energy, like who dulled your sparkle kind of thing. And so it's really nice to see that she did not let anyone dull her sparkle, which sounds corny, but like I feel like that's the best way to describe it. It's like we saw her and it was like immediately she's like jumping and excited, and it made me so happy, and it honestly made my whole weekend, because honestly that day was a little bit hectic for me too, so I was like ready to go home and take a nap or something, but I don't know, it was refreshing to see. Not sure yet. I might do some duo attacks. Ooh, nice. That would be fun. I'm always so nervous to do duo attacks because I feel like, I don't know, I tend to overthink the dynamics of characters. Like even if they say like, oh, it's okay to draw them with other OCs, I'm like, what if they don't like it? Like what if I like completely misinterpret the character? Although most of the time it's like right there, but like, or like they have it in their description, like, oh, this person is like this and they like that and this and that and whatever. I feel like that's like the artist side of me though, because like on one hand I feel like I always worry about getting all the details of a person's character right when I'm drawing them, but then on the other hand, when I receive a text, I'm not sweating the details. I'm just like super excited that someone drew me. I'm like, wow, they liked my design enough to be like, yeah, I want to draw that. Like, I don't think you understand what a compliment that is. Like, I'm like, wow. Because even when I'm picking people to attack, it's not usually based on the artists themselves necessarily, but it's also based on like, do I get that like that little like zing when I see the character where I'm like, yeah, I think this would be really fun to draw. Like, I would enjoy drawing this. Break or was that? Yeah, break time. I was like, I know that sound. Welcome in, Lee. On a walk right now. Ooh, have a nice walk. I was just thinking I should take a break soon because my tummy's a little rumbly and I think I need some water. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. But yeah, welcome in. I'm drawing Ash the Mage, who is I found her on Art Fight, but I think I found her on Art Fight because I rated her towards the beginning of Art Fight. So yeah, let me throw a timer up here and we'll take a quick break. You guys should also take a break, get some water, continue that walk, get lots of exercise in. I might walk up and down the stairs too just to get some exercise in. I'm feeling very bloated after dinner. Anyway, set countdown. Let's take a what time is it? 15-minute break. Should I get Cassie's food early? What do you guys think? I think she's sleeping right now. I think she's napping, so I don't even think she'll notice. Normally she comes up, because she's most likely, if I don't get her food now, she's gonna come like right after I come back from the break and start asking for food. So I think I will get her food right now. So we'll do 15-minute break. Set countdown 15-minute. I'm like blanking on words. Quick break, and then also I can remember. Actually, here, let me do that after. First, I'm gonna give people points to gamble with. So let's go add points. Let's see. I think that worked. I hope that worked. So you guys can gamble responsibly. We'll go set countdown, and I'll be right back after I feed my kitty cat. Gamble responsibly. Teddy Swims, yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Um, Teddy Swims is who I'm thinking of, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Teddy Swims was the one who performed at the Super Bowl, right? Because I have been listening to Teddy Swims for a long time. I didn't realize he was white. I did not realize Teddy Swims was a white guy. Anyways, also thank you Raccoon Plush for the follow about 10 minutes ago. I think I was on the break at the time, but thank you, much appreciated. Welcome in. Also, I was looking into the Stream Elements like loyalty point system for the bubbles, and I think I did have it disabled, which is, I think I got confused because it says that there's like the little toggle, the switch, and it said disable. Well, or I thought it said disable, and I was like, well, I don't want to click that because I don't want to disable it. But then I realized it says disabled, so if I click it, then the word changes to enabled. So I thought that was a little confusing, but I'm pretty sure it should be working now. And so to make up for it, I have it set to give you 20 bubbles every 10 minutes instead of 10. So I have it. So watching my stream for today and today only will give you twice as many bubbles because yeah, that was my fault. So hopefully you guys should be earning bubbles for watching me now, like for real. Yeah, but anyways, we're back at it. Cassie has decided to. Oh, I have hiccups, I'm sorry. Cassie's decided to join me on my desk. She was batting at the window, so I opened it for her, like just the blind so that she could see outside, and then she lost interest immediately. Let me drink some water really quick, and then we'll get right back into this. But yeah, hopefully the bubble loyalty points should be working now. And I believe if you're subscribed, you get extra bubbles as well. But yeah, I confirmed, I'm like 90% sure that it is actually for real working now. Just in case, actually, I'm gonna pull up the leaderboard. Okay, I will keep an eye on this just to make sure these numbers are going up. Anyways, where'd my pencil go? Oh, here it is. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, Cassie's been a little picky about her food, so I tried to put some extra treat. Like she really likes the churu treats, so I put that in her food today because we try to give her a variety in her food, just to keep her healthy and stuff. And she really likes the fish stuff, but she doesn't really. She used to like chicken. That's what she grew up eating as a kitten. That's what the people the place we adopted her from said she ate, and she used to be okay with chicken. And then we showed her fish, and suddenly she's like this little princess who is like, I love fish and I want to eat only fish, but I don't want to give her just fish because I've heard that that's also not super great. I think it's fine, but I do want to give her a variety. Ooh, nice song request. Yeah, if you guys want to request songs, that is available through channel points as well. I am open to hearing the kind of music that you guys enjoy as well, because sometimes I feel like I'm getting kind of boring with my music choices because I have pretty much my J-pop Vocaloid playlist, and then I have just this one super playlist of songs I listen to while I'm working, which pretty much is anything that I'm not annoyed with, because I feel like when I'm working I'm barely listening to my music anyways, so if it comes on and I don't hate it, then I'll be like, sure, I'm able to focus with this on in the background, and then I add it to this playlist. I literally have a playlist called Random Music, and it's literally just that. Any song that I kind of sort of like, even a little bit, I'm like, yeah, it goes into my Random Music playlist. Granted, my Random Music playlist is actually kind of normie music, so yeah. Thank you for the follow, Bendy Michael 21. Greetings from the void. Hello from the void. Greetings from I don't really have a name for this stream other than greetings from my stream. Some people have really cute names for their communities and stuff, welcome to who is it? Twirly has her Twirly Cove. She says welcome to the Twirly Cove. I think that's really cute. Eggy has welcome to the, I think the coop, the egg coop. I don't know, what would mine be? I am open to suggestions. Welcome to my stream. I'm boring. I attacked you. You did? Wait, I wanna see. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I wanna see. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You did me and Bubble Cat. Wait, I wanna share this with the class. I will also add this to my my slideshow after stream too. How do I save this? Save image as. I'm a little bit technologically challenged, so if you notice that it takes me longer to do things than other streamers, it's because I sometimes feel like I don't know how to operate a computer properly. What is okay? This one? Do I drag it here? Woohoo! All right. Look at this. Look how cool it is. How's the sun? Oh, I like. Oh, I didn't even notice. I heard it playing, and then I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even question it. I like this stream. Welcome to the Sammy's doo-doo stream. Yeah, welcome to the doo-doo stream. That sounds so gross. But look at this. Thank you, Lottie. I really like it. And I do like this song, Lee. Good choice. Is this the one? Someone suggested some music a while ago, and it took me a while to actually listen to it. I can't remember if it was this. I might add this to my random music playlist too. I like it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Thank you. Look, it's basically me and Bubble Cat right here. Here, if I smile like this. Maybe if I move Bubble Cat, where's my Bubble Cat layer? I have too many things on my OBS. Bouncy. Here, I'll move it right here. That's us. This is so cute. I love it. Thank you. Very quick attack, but I'm glad you enjoy. I do really enjoy this. I will properly add like your credit to it and then add it to my slideshow later. But for now, I'll just put it right next to it because I really like it. Thank you. Sammy, I need to do my homework for Big Bang. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lottie. Oh my goodness. I got a free shirt at work today. Ooh. What kind of shirt? Is it like a company shirt or is it like just a generic like free shirt? What kind of homework are we talking, BFBs? Because Tim Buckley was it Tim Buckley who was discussing with me? Tim Buckley and I got Kai to agree to let me pick his outfit for Big Bang, and I know nothing about Big Bang, so I may have to reach out for some research purposes. But yeah, apparently he trusts me enough to let me put together his Big Bang concert outfit, show outfit, whatever you would call that. I like this vibe. Oh, curtain wall, that's the one. You suggested that to me a while ago. I do remember. I was like, I was worried about the whole like copyright thing by playing it on stream, but then I figured out how to split OBS audio tracks, so I think we should be chilling. Yeah, should the Sammy Doo stream space just be called the doo-doo hut? the doo-doo. That sounds like I'm at that point, may as well just call it the toilet. Welcome to the toilet. Here for all your doo-doo needs. Oh my gosh, how do I make this stream sound as unappealing as possible? Even for like, people were talking about like fan names, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like calling my viewers fans feels like not wrong, but like it feels weird, because I'm like, it's just a community. Like fans feels a little like, not pretentious, but like it feels weird for me to say. I'm like, I have fans? No, that doesn't sound right. The bubbles. Welcome to the bubbles. The doot. We are the doos. You guys can be the dudes. Like there's the boys and then there's the dudes. D-O-O-D-S. Dudes. Dudes and dudettes. I feel like I use dude very like what's the word? Like when it's like non-gender specific, very unisex. I use dude for like girls and guys and non-binary fries. I was trying to make that rhyme. You know when people say like guys, gals, and non-binary pals? I was going for something like that, and then I realized I said guys and not pals, or not gals. I'm confusing myself. Never mind. I followed you on Artfight. Oh, thank you. If you haven't already, I don't think I saw, but feel free to drop your Artfight link too if you want. But I guess if you followed me, I can probably just follow you right back on there. But yeah, if you guys want to drop your Artfight links, go for it. I think I mentioned I don't know if I'll have time to get too many more attacks done this year, but I will definitely try my best. And if I don't get to you this year, then I will add it to my list for next year, because I have like so many. I think I've bookmarked way too many characters over the years, and I think part of it, I think I need to like unbookmark the ones I've already done, because now I think I'm confusing myself. Oh, sorry, I have hiccups. Low-key drawing black hairstyles is so much fun. Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like textured hair is it's really great to practice, because I don't know, I really enjoy it. I at some point was making a lot of custom like braid brushes, but I never ended up adding them to my Ko-fi because I feel like I didn't quite nail down the specifics of it. Like I pretty much had one type of braid in that brush set, and I wanted to add more before I added it on there, because I guess for those who don't know, if you guys use Procreate, I make custom brushes sometimes. So some of them are free, some of them are paid brushes, but either way, there's custom brushes on my Ko-fi shop. If you do, I think if you do !Ko-fi, my link will come up, or like if you go to like any of my websites. But if not, also my Ko-fi username is SammyDoo. You can find me at SammyDoo. Also, fun fact, if you use Ko-fi, I was commissioned a few years ago now to do the emotes that are in their like official shop. I think they listed them as like Ko-fi GIFs, but when they commissioned me, they called them emotes. So I like kind of sized them and drew and animated them as emotes. But yeah, I don't know if it's still the case, but for a pretty long time they were I was like the most sold, quote unquote sold item in their shop, but they are available for free. So if you need some free emotes, I guess I do also have free emotes on my Ko-fi shop as well, but there's also Ko-fi's official like shop, so there's also that. My name's Teddy McDonald. I'm with the CIA. Interesting. What's the CIA doing in random Twitch chat? It's my 4-year anniversary of art. Yay. Ooh, nice. Happy 4-year anniversary. Are you enjoying doing art? Is there a Discord? Oh, you know what? Okay, so I don't have my own Discord, but I do have a Discord that I'm in that 2 of my VTuber kids were using, kind of like as a shared Discord. I think I have it linked. I'm really Discord illiterate. Where's I lost my mouse. Oh, here it is. Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at using Discord, but there's a link. I think it should work. Please tell me if it doesn't. I'm not very good at Discord, but I do have access to that channel. So if you want to send things, go for it. I forgot about that Discord because it hasn't been super active in a long time, but I realized I should just link that one because that is one that you can find me at. I know you'll say heck no, but do you want to see this drawing I did for it? For your sure, I'd love to. Yeah, there's a Discord, or if you wanna. So I don't actually know how to do it, but I know some artists on here do, I think, what they call art tags. I thought for the longest time, I thought it was art tax, like TACKS. Could I link? Is it like a Discord attachment like link, that kind of link? Or if you have like a link to like your socials or something. Yeah, it's Discord. Okay, yeah, sure. It worked? Oh, nice. Link works? Oh, nice. Yeah, that, or if you want to share in the Discord. I actually have not checked that Discord like super actively in a while, but I also don't think anyone has really used it in a while. But yeah, feel free to drop stuff in there. Nice. This is what I think the kids call art tags. Open. Whoa, that's really cool. Wow, that's really detailed. Did you do it just for fun, or was it what do you call it? Was it like people, or like just a whole bunch of stuff you enjoy? It kind of reminds me of what's the word? Of like the mass attacks you see on Art Fight. Lots of stuff. That's really cool. Good job. Very nice. Yeah, but feel free to join that Discord. Yeah, we kind of used it when Kai and Vanilla were streaming more. They haven't streamed in a while, but that's kind of like our I forgot we were kind of using it as like a shared Discord between us because, like I said, I'm not very Discord literate. I posted a drawing I made in the Discord. Ooh, nice. I'd love to take a look. Here, you know what? I'll look at your guys' art later because I feel like I'm getting really distracted, but I will definitely check it out. Thank you guys for sharing your art. Yeah, there is an art channel in there. Is that the right word? Channel? Yeah, if you want to share art. Thank you for the hydrate. Good idea. I feel like I've been yapping a little more than normal. I usually fill a page with characters I drew within a year for my anniversary art. Oh, that's so cool. That's a really nice tradition. I feel like I should do that. Let me drink some water really quick. Thank you for the hydrate, BFBs. Oh. Thanks for the bonk as well. Yeah, I added sound alerts recently, finally. Finally figured out how to do that. Your local tech illiterate streamer is finally learning to integrate things into my stream. Yeah, but I think when I first started streaming, I was like, oh, I should like make a big old drawing of like all my like followers, or like, I don't know, at least like my supporters, like my regulars, I guess. And then 1 year really snuck up on me, and suddenly I was like, whoa, wait, I've already been streaming for a year. So yeah, that was that. But maybe one of these days I'll do like a big old subscriber drawing or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to check like your list of subscribers. Like there's like the notification, but I feel like there has to be a way to see like everybody. Ooh, you got more bubbles. Okay, so cool. The loyalty bubbles are working. I was worried that it still wasn't working after I like clicked the like toggle. I think part of it was like I would click it and then it wouldn't save, because the save button's like all the way at the bottom of the page. The character I posted is mine and named Trevin. Did I say that right? He becomes racially friendly when people insult his friends' gender identities and or orientations. Interesting concept. Here, oh wait, I can pull up Discord right here on the side. Oh, it kind of reminds me of what do you call it? There's like that what are they called? Like the SPC whatever or something, like those like there's like one called Siren Head, which I only know because of my baby cousins. I call them babies. They're like going into middle school now. SCP, is that what it is? It kind of reminds me, there's the one that has like a big old speaker for a head and he's like really tall. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, my little cousins were like weirdly into it, which isn't that weird, except they were showing me some really creepy stuff when they were like little, and I was like, whoa, aren't you guys a little young for this? This should be this color, like a purpley color. Siren Head is not an SCP. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. I feel like I mixed them all up. They're like, yeah. What's Siren Head then? Is he like a separate category of like thing? Or is that just like its own thing? I have no idea. I'm a little uncultured. Siren Head is created by Trevor Henderson. Oh, I see. He has no ties to SCP that I'm aware of. Ah, I see. So what exactly is SCP? Like, I've heard it floating around and I know like a tiny bit, or like I feel like I kind of sort of recognize some, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know a whole lot. Like, all I know is they all kind of give me like Slenderman vibes. I know that's not like correct, but that's like the same energy. I remember, do you guys remember, I think in like the 2010s, early 2010s, there was like a mobile game that came out for Slenderman, and my friends convinced me to play it, and I got so scared and I couldn't do it. Horror short stories that exist in the same world. Oh, I see. So it's like its own like whole universe then. That's interesting. The more you know. Oh, I have hiccups like crazy. Group these. What else is left? We got the hat. We've got the bows on the hat. That's her head. Oh, here's all the silver stuff. All the like metal bits. Do you have any theater kids in here? I have a separate theater like Broadway playlist, but some of the songs I feel like I just enjoy listening to randomly, even if I'm not in a specifically like Broadway theatery mood. And this is one of them. It's from the Mean Girls musical, the Broadway one, not the movie that came out. I used a lot of Art Fight this year to kind of experiment with like proportions and shading and different like styles and stuff, but I think this one leans a little more towards what I've been drawing, or like how I usually draw. There's like the classics like SCP-173, the sculpture, 096, the Shy Guy, 049, Plague Doctor, and 1471, Mal O version 1.0. Interesting. I might have to look these up later. It sounds very cool. I feel like I could get sucked into that really easily. I feel like my equivalent growing up was I used to read the scary stories to tell in the dark books, which was basically like similar thing. It was a series of short stories, short horror stories. Not necessarily in the same universe. I mean, maybe they were. I don't know. I just interpreted them as their own individual things, but I enjoyed them. And then they made a movie about it too, or not about it, but they did a take on the movie where essentially someone finds the book of short stories and they all start like coming to life. Basically, I didn't watch it, but I feel like I should have because I used to read that. Like, I read those a lot. The fan art is questionable at times. Glares at some mellow artwork with reversion. I see. I will keep that in mind. I will brace myself for the worst. Because if you brace yourself for the worst, then you can't be surprised. That's not true. You can still totally be surprised. Nothing you can do to prepare yourself for the 60 to 80% of SCP-1471 fan art. Ooh, I see. I'll just mentally prepare for the worst then. Say I was not prepared for my, like, I think at the time 4 to 5 year old cousin to show me Siren Head on her dad's phone. She was just like, look at this, his name is Siren Head, and she's like telling me about him. I'm like, what is your dad letting you look at this age? This generation of iPad kids scares me a little bit. Little brother was an iPad kid. He was like probably an OG iPad kid. Like the iPad was new at the time. He was an iPad kid before I even knew the term iPad kid. Humans are gross? Yeah. Some humans are pretty gross. I do have to agree there. I felt like there were a lot more metal bits, but I guess that's it aside from what I have in like the line art layers. Which I guess just leaves like the clothes itself. I think ads are also coming in soon, so for those who get caught in that, thank you for sticking around through those. It's a great way to support the stream without actually having to spend money, which I enjoy. Or not. I mean, yes, I enjoy money, but I enjoy that there is an option to support people without spending money, if that makes sense. Yeah, when I'm watching streamers and ads roll in, I'm like, okay, I'll stick around because it's nothing to me really. I just leave it there and go do something else. It gives me a chance to stretch my legs and stuff, and then the streamer gets something out of it. a shape-shifting species called crafters. Ooh, that sounds cool. That one's your character, right? Are crafters like a thing, or like is it something that you came up with? I like the name. Crafters. I love seeing like people's characters that they have like a lot of stories and lore for. I feel like I used to have that a lot because I had a friend in high school and we used to do a lot of like creative writing on our own. So it was a lot of like world building stuff and like having characters with all their own personalities and traits and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. I find that really cool, and I think that's another thing I really like about Art Fight is like you get to see other. It's a great time to see other people's characters in that way, because otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go out of my way to like look into people's OCs and get like super familiar with them. But Art Fight kind of like forces me to, but also like in like a productive environment in the sense that like I get to draw these characters based on a lot more information than just like, oh, here's what they look like and here's like a general summary of their personality, which is usually fine too. That's honestly how I do my characters, is like, and even then the only characters I have on Art Fight are like me, Bubblecat, and Axadoodle, and they don't really have like canonical personalities, I guess. Like they're just kind of there. They're whatever you want them to be. Oh my god. Jump scare. Oh my god, hold on. I'm restarting VTube Studio. I accidentally opened the calibration like menu thing and it had like the scary mask thing on the camera, and that actually kind of freaked me out. I did not like that. I hope it's not on still. Okay, cool. I don't know how I opened that. Oh, I did not like that. Ooh, jump scare. Ooh. that felt very horror movie like. Give me a second, actually. I think someone messaged me. Okay. Cool. My fault for not looking up at my screen like at all in that whole time. Crafters represent the Minecraft skins people use. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. That's clever. Trevin and Crafters are mine. Though I have Minecraft skin OC that is not a crafter. Okay, gotcha. It's a non-binary sibling named Rain. Ooh, that's a nice name. I've always liked the name Rain. I didn't realize that until like a year or two ago. I didn't know the name of the guy who played Dwight in The Office. His name is Rain. Rain Wilson. Okay, it's probably been more than a year actually, but it was later than I care to admit, I will say. You know what? I think I learned his name when I was in college actually, because I forgot he came to our school and did like a seminar or something, which, yeah, I guess that was quite a while ago, way more than a year ago. Man, I said that and now I just feel old. I'm like, wow, college was actually kind of a long time ago. Rain's pronouns are he, they. Okay, gotcha. That is cool. Era of Troye Sivan too. I remember listening to Troye Sivan in high school too when he first started like diving into music. He was like one of the OG like YouTubers gone musicians, I feel like. Not necessarily the OG, but like definitely felt pretty early. Maybe, I don't know. No, oh no! Here, I'll wait till you come back. Let's see. Rain is also mute, can't speak. Oh, gotcha. Very cool. I was actually well, I guess I'll wait till you come back, but I was also, yes. Let me fix this while we're waiting for the ads to run its course. I guess I could keep yapping. Cassie likes the silence right now, though. I think I'm being too loud. But she's the one who insists on sitting right next to me while I'm streaming, while I'm talking. Are you annoyed with me? She's like, let me sleep. Wrapping up. Are we back? Do we make it back from the ads? Hopefully. I think we might be at the home stretch. Granted, I think the other day I was watching ads on someone's channel and it got that like, oh, here's the end of ads message, and then my Twitch glitched and gave me another 3 minutes of ads. So then I got 6 minutes of ads, and I was like, I'm gonna stick around and just hope the ad like revenue counts for the streamer, because that is all that matters. at least at that point, because I was just lurking anyways. All right, ads are done. Nice. Yeah, I was talking about you mentioned that Rain is mute, and I actually, when I was in early elementary school, I was also diagnosed with selective mutism, which I think nowadays is considered a social anxiety disorder. At the time, it was just, she's really shy. She's really shy. So, yeah, I went to a speech therapist who essentially just tried to bribe me into talking in school with stickers. And eventually, I just got tired of being, like, it felt like I was just being harassed over it, and I was like, I don't want all this extra attention I get for not talking, even though part of it was I didn't want to talk because I didn't like the attention, and then so I was like, I will work my way up to talking normally to my peers and teachers. And I came out normal, I think, relatively, mostly. Now I'm a Twitch streamer, so I'm only as normal as a Twitch streamer can be, I guess. Interpret that how you will. Really quick, I usually post that I'm live on my story on my art account, but I just want to, sometimes I get paranoid and I'm like, I put it on my art account and not my personal account, right? Just because most people in my personal life, I mean, like, a lot of people do know I stream on Twitch, but like, I don't feel like I need to broadcast it to all my private circles. Especially because my cousin actually is a decently sized YouTuber. I won't say his name because I don't want to like embarrass him. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be the uncool, annoying older cousin who's like embarrassing her little cousin. That's my cousin, you know, that kind of vibe. I don't need to be that person. I don't know much about his like following and his fan base, but it seems like he does pretty well for himself, doing what he do. Rain's a shapeshifter as well. A shapeshifter who's mute and wears pastel colors. Oh, I like pastel colors, as you may be able to tell from my fit. I'm a fan of the pastels too. Not gonna lie, I really like Sabrina Carpenter's performance of this song. No, it's not Man-Child. Nobody's Son. That's what it was. I was gonna call it Man-Child, and I was like, this is not Man-Child. But I really liked her performance of this on SNL. And Man-Child, actually. Man-Child was a good. I think I don't know. Her theatrics and her like performance skills are very strong. I think she would be fun to see in concert. Rain took the appearance of an object head that is a CRT TV with a VCR underneath. Nice. Is it a functioning VCR? Like if you put in a VHS tape, would it actually play something? The screen displays TV static. So the VCR isn't actually connected then. Just connected to his brain. Could you feed information to him with the VCR then? Like if I put in like Sesame Street on a VHS tape, would he just memorize all of Sesame Street? That would be interesting. Imagine how easy studying would be like that. Like put everything on a VHS tape and just insert. That sounds so old. Hold on, pause. That sounded a little weird. It's like shoving a VHS tape into his mouth. Nothing happens. I see. Just kind of there. Just kind of physically there, but not connected to anything. Maybe it's Fortnite now. Any Fortnite players out there? All our comments recently on TikTok have been, oh my gosh, I can't believe they made the Fortnite skin a real thing. I have a werewolf character that came to me in a dream. His name is Lincoln Lyceon. No design yet. Ooh, okay. That should be fun to design. Sometimes I enjoy putting together character designs more than like actually thinking out the character. Or like I'll have like an idea of the character in my head, but like for the most part I just like the physical design parts. And other times I have the opposite where I'm like, here's an idea for a character. I have no idea what they look like, but I have a great story for them. Now, do you remember that I already got you your food, or are you waking up because you're gonna act like you're hungry? I got her food that she's not a huge fan of. I know she will eat it eventually because it used to be all she ate until we introduced fish into her diet, and now she's like big fan of fish and gets a little bit picky and a little bit sassy when we give her the food she used to eat. Yeah, and we've been like, should we just fully switch her food to a fully fish diet? But I think we need to do more research on whether that is like okay, because I feel like what we were seeing for a while was that like, oh, you should have at least some level of variety in your cat's diet. But she's so picky about it. Like this morning, Kai actually got her. Normally, I'm the one who gets her food, but this morning, I woke up a little early, so Cassie got a little bit antsy because she was expecting me to get food right when I woke up. So Kai ended up getting her food so I could like lay in bed and like bed rot a little longer, because he usually gets up before me anyways. And then around the time I normally get her food, she came and bothered me again, and I think she was hoping that I would get her different food, like second breakfast, but like food that she likes more. And I was like, I don't think so. I got her some like more dry food to make up for it, but even then afterwards she came up and was like headbutting me and stuff, and I was like, you can pout all you want, this is what you get. That's good. I don't want to overdo it on the shirt. The dream was a cosplay event where various characters from different fandoms were there. Cool. Nice. Do you dream often? I feel like I dream decently often, especially compared to my husband. Like, he always brings up that he doesn't usually have dreams very regularly. And meanwhile, I feel like I'm always having like mostly nonsensical dreams. Like I had a dream a while ago that was essentially like Space Jam. It was like a bunch of NBA players on a spaceship trying to figure out how to land it, and for some reason there were a whole bunch of kids on the ship, and the main gist of this dream was basically establishing that like, yeah, these guys are terrible with kids, but they ended up making a big old basketball camp on the spaceship to entertain the kids while they were trying to figure out how to land it. And I told Kai about this dream, and he was like, this sounds like Space Jam. I was like, I don't remember the plot of Space Jam, but probably. Like, I haven't watched Space Jam since I was like a little kid, and even then I don't remember if I like actively watched it or if it was just on the TV and I just wasn't paying attention. Rarely dreams like this, once I have a story at least. Yeah, I feel like, so I have a couple things with my sleep. One is that I'm very prone to sleep paralysis a lot, especially in the last few years. If I throw off my sleep schedule, I have found myself to be very prone to sleep paralysis. The other thing which I don't think I really processed for a while as what it was, but I was lucid dreaming for a bit. Like, and by lucid dreaming, I mean there was like a range of like lucidity to my dreaming. Like, hey, stop biting my monitor. Like sometimes it would be straight up like, oh, I'm aware that I'm in a dream and I'm gonna change things in the dream. Like I would be aware that I have control over the situation. And actually this still happens now and then where I'm like, I don't like how this just played out in my dream. I'm gonna like rewind and redo it but change the circumstances a little bit, and then I kind of like tweak the story as I go. Sometimes I have like, I'm aware that I have this control, but I'm not really actively like, oh, this is a dream and that's why I have control. It's more like, I don't like this and I know I can change it, and so I just do. And other times, again, it's not like I am dreaming. It's more like I know something is not quite right here and I'm gonna test the limits of it. But there was also a period of time for like, I think at least a year, where I could tell when I was about to wake up within the dream. And for some reason in the dream, I'd be like, oh, I'm about to wake up in real life and I have to be somewhere where no one else in the dream sees me. Like if I'm with like my friends or my siblings or something, I'm like, I have to go somewhere private, and like in the dream, I'm getting kind of sleepy and groggy. And so I'm like, I have to find somewhere to like lay down and like pass out. And then when I fall asleep in the dream is when I like would wake up in real life. And that was pretty trippy. And that would happen pretty regularly. I don't know if that counts as lucid dreaming, but that's kind of what, like, when I describe that to people were like, yeah, I think I would call that lucid dreaming, or at the very least I would consider that really weird. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what happened within the last few years that like made my sleep state so rocky, but that's my life now, and you know, the occasional sleep paralysis demons. So that's fun. It's to the point where more often than not, when I have sleep paralysis episodes, I'm more annoyed than anything. Like I'm more like, oh my god, like I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm not in the mood. I did have one recently that kind of freaked me out a little bit, but for the most part, it's usually like I can feel the sleep paralysis episode coming on, and I obviously don't like being in sleep paralysis, so then I'll have to force myself to like fully wake up and reset and restart the falling asleep process, because that's normally when it happens, is when I'm in the process of falling asleep. Because apparently sleep paralysis is kind of the opposite of sleep walking, and it normally happens when your like conscious state of, or your like mental state of consciousness does not line up with your physical state of consciousness. So like if you're waking up mentally faster than you're physically waking up, or vice versa. So it's usually when you're waking up or falling asleep that you're most likely to experience sleep paralysis. So if I stay up too late, or if I throw off my sleep schedule, then I start having sleep paralysis when I'm trying to fall asleep. Or if I wake up too fast, like that kind of throws me off too. I managed to have a layered dream as well. Ooh, nice. Dream within a dream, yeah. I'm a big fan of Inception, which I think kind of fits because of my dream situations now. But I've always been a fan of that movie. I had to rip myself off the bed in the second layer of the dream. I think that was sleep paralysis in a dream. Ooh. I feel like when I was first having sleep paralysis, I would have that too, where like it felt like I was dreaming about sleep paralysis because I was so stressed out about it. So I feel that. Hi kitty cat, are you trying to get my attention? Okay, maybe I'll take a quick break in a little bit just to give Miss Kitty Cat a little bit of attention. I'm gonna give her some playtime. She was playing a lot yesterday. Kai was playing Baldur's Gate with our friends, and I was entertaining our cat. You looking for attention? You've been sleeping all afternoon, so you probably have some energy in you, huh? Is that what sleep paralysis is like? Like unable to move your body while sleeping? Yeah, it's like your brain wakes up, but you can't move pretty much. Like usually it's when you're falling asleep and like um, either when you're falling asleep or when you're waking up. And so like your brain is awake and like sometimes you can like open your eyes and you see things or something. Like you can see where you are. I guess it depends. Some people, I think, have said they can't open their eyes when they're in sleep paralysis, but it's like your brain is awake, but when you try to move, you can't. And that usually happens because your brain has woken up, but your body hasn't really registered that it's awake yet, which I think is scarier than sleepwalking, because when you're sleepwalking, your brain thinks you're sleeping, but your body has woken up. So your body's like walking around and doing things. So it's two sides of the same coin, basically. So I technically had sleep paralysis, and yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, when you can't, you feel like you're awake, but you can't like get up, you can't move. My mom has had it once, and she's also a big fan of like horror movies and stuff. So she was like, "Oh, it felt like a ghost was sitting on me," which I think is where the like idea of sleep paralysis demons come from. Is like it feels like a very heavy weight on you that causes you to not be able to wake up. Like that is kind of what it feels like. It's like a heaviness setting in. And then similar to like when you're dreaming or where you're like sleepwalking. So dreams are essentially hallucinations. Like you're hallucinating things. So sometimes when you're in sleep paralysis, you think you see things that aren't actually there. And that's what people kind of call like sleep paralysis demons, is because your brain is still hallucinating and trying to dream even though you're kind of awake, if that makes sense. Hello, how are you? Hi, Bacon, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to wrap up some art fight. I've been getting extra distracted today, but I think we're on pretty good track. We've just got pretty much these shorts, actually. And then we'll color the star, color the line art, and I think we'll be pretty good. Greetings, Bacon. Yeah. How are you? How was your week so far? How was your weekend? Yeah, I almost considered streaming over the weekend. But I ended up not doing that. I can't remember why. I think I was just really tired. I was busy on Sunday, but I think Saturday technically there was some time to stream, but I was like, I won't force myself. Like I'll give myself a little bit of a break, because I think I had streamed Thursday, Friday last week or something like that. Ads coming in 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, when the next round of ads come, I will also take a break, stretch my legs, let myself stretch a little and all that jazz. Yeah, my tummy's a little bit rumbly, and I've had a few hiccups earlier. I think they're mostly gone now, but I think I should drink some more water and take a break. And I think ad time will be the perfect time for that. I'll make this thicker, and then I'll do like another like white layer all the way around. Unless I go like all the way around like this and just make this something like this. Maybe actually, I don't hate that. I don't hate that, and that's the first step to loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, if there's anyone in the US, Taco Bell's been trying to do some damage control on the whole diarrhea lettuce thing. So I think today they've been having like a lot of like one-day promos to try to get foot traffic back into Taco Bell, because obviously everyone's a little bit nervous to go to Taco Bell because of diarrhea parasite lettuce. So I think today they've been like doing promos for their like non-lettuce containing foods. So today was Mexican pizza for participating locations. I think they had like some other thing the other day, but I didn't see it till today. I'm good too. I got my childhood GBA modded with a brighter screen. instead of using batteries. Oh, cool. What's a GPA? That might be a silly question, but that sounds really cool. How do we get on the topic of dreams? I'm not sure, actually. Game Boy. Okay, I know what that is. Very cool. Sorry, I'm not very good at technology words and video game words sometimes. But very cool. That does sound really neat. Yeah, I can't remember how we started talking about dreams, actually. Sleep paralysis, dreams. Oh, because you said your werewolf OC came to you in a dream. That's how we got here. I remember when I was a kid, so I didn't know much about video games and video game consoles, but I knew vaguely what a Game Boy was. And I remember seeing people with like handheld gaming devices, and I remember like not knowing what any of them were called, but I was like, man, it would be really cool to have one. So I told my parents, like, oh, I want a video game thing, and I was trying my best to describe essentially like a Game Boy, I think, is, if I remember correctly, I think that's what I remember like my cousins having, maybe, or something. And I was like, oh, that would be really cool. I would love to try video games, basically. And my parents were like, oh, you don't need to do that or whatever. And so they did cave, and like I think for Christmas they got me this handheld video game thing. I don't even remember what it was called. It was like some like off-brand thing, but it had one game and one game only, and that was Burger Time. And it was basically like a sandwich stacker, not exactly a sandwich stacker, but it was like a platformy thing, and you would like run around as this tiny little chef and like knock down burger ingredients from like giant burger ingredients and make them fall and make burgers. Kind of Pac-Man like, I guess, but it was called Burger Time, and that was the only thing I could play on it. And so I did play it for a while, because I was like, oh, this is what being a gamer is. This is so cool. And then I got tired of it real fast. But yeah, in another universe, I might have been introduced to gaming differently, and maybe would have been more of a gamer. I don't know. This did not go as I thought. I would like this. Ooh, I like that better. Okay, I wasn't sure how I would feel about that star, but I'm digging it. Okay, let's merge these. Not merge, group them. Okay, I still haven't done the shorts. If ads started yet, we haven't been hit with ads yet, but I think I should take a break here. Then we'll color in the shorts, then we'll do the line art, and then I think we'll be good. Oh yeah, so that pronouns extension. So if you set your pronouns, then any Twitch channel that uses that same extension will also be able to see your pronouns, which makes it nice and easy peasy, because you only have to do it once, and then yeah, any other streamers who have that plugin will see what your preferred pronouns are. So if you want to do that, yeah, just do. I think it should still be working. I'm finally home. Welcome home. I'm glad you made it home. How was the rest of work? Yeah, we might take a break really quick, partially because Cassie was getting a little bit antsy, and I think ads are gonna roll in anyways. It was tiring. Oof. Well, get some rest. Make sure to relax now that you're home. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick little break because I feel like ads are like ready to sneak up on me. Normally there's a timer on my OBS, but it hasn't been showing up recently. But we did get the little. Okay, hi Cassie. Oh, my kitty cat is in front of my face. Hi, baby. Okay, you heard me? Okay, I will take a break. Yeah, ads. Oh, there we are. Ads are happening now, so I'm gonna take a 15-minute break. Where's my timer? Hang on, baby. Give me a second. Hey, can you scooch over? Oh, let me move the timer over here. I'll turn this off for now. I'll add that to my slideshow later. Set. Count. Hey, excuse me. Hey. Don't sit on my keyboard, please. Down. 50. Give me like 30 seconds and then no. Okay, 15 minutes. Break time. Okay, be right back. what music platform is this Redeem using? I think it uses Spotify. I'm not sure if it takes other like links or like forms of requests. Let's see. You were able to do it with the song name and the song, like the artist. Yeah, I'm not super, like, I only added this pretty recently, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. What I was seeing online was that you need a Spotify link, but it seems like sometimes you can just do like the song name and artist and it'll find it. Yeah. I love War Without Reason, such a good soundtrack piece. It's a nice vibe. It's very like actiony. I went through a period of like literally listening to like music that just sounded like an action movie soundtrack and just kind of getting lost in my thoughts, kind of having like whole battle scenes in my head because of it. Not YouTube. I tried requesting a YouTube only cover of an Ultra Kill OST. Ah, I see. Yeah, the plugin thing is called Songify. So it says to put in a Spotify link. So I think it only pulls from music available on Spotify, which makes sense because it's easier to like check for like licensing and like usage stuff. Because some of the stuff on YouTube you're not technically allowed to like, or I don't know. There's like other restrictions and stuff. Yeah. That's good to know, though. Looks like it played something, though, right? Yeah, but anyways, okay, we're almost done with this. We'll get her shorts done, and then we'll go through the line art, which will include all these little silvery bits, which I don't think should take too long. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can see what the vibe is and see if we want to keep going after that, or if we want to just end stream after that. I'd imagine by the time we're like done with this, it'll be a good time to like wrap up. But like I said, we'll see how people are feeling once we get there, because this could take longer than we expect. You never know. I always feel like I say like, oh, this will be super short, and then it ends up taking like an hour or something. Like, I didn't even realize it's already been 2.5 hours. But to be fair, we got like extra distracted at some point, which I don't mind. We had a lot of people sharing their art, which was nice. I kind of sort of got that Discord situation sorted out. So if you want to join that Infinity Discord, we kind of like jokingly set it up. We're like, oh, here's our like Bozo content creator group, which was really just Vanilla Mochi and Kai Hane. But I'm in there too, and that's kind of the easiest way people have found to get in touch with me, I think, is just through that Discord. Yeah, like I said, I'm not super good at using Discord. I try to be. Like, I'll answer DMs and stuff. But I also recognize that I don't think I am knowledgeable enough to run my own server, so we have that one for now. Maybe one of these days. Someone was saying like, oh, you just have to have like all the right mods, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but like it's like a whole thing, right? Like, I don't want to like create this whole like job that needs to be done and then pawn it off to someone else. That doesn't seem fair, especially for someone like me who just does this purely for fun. Like, I'm just streaming for fun, just to hang out with people and stuff, and I don't know. And it's a uniquely me problem. But it is kind of like this gray area because there's so many people in my community, because I do art. So many people want to share their art with me, which, by the way, I'm very flattered when people want to share their art with me. I'm like, you want me to look at it? What? So I don't know, maybe maybe we'll make that Discord active, or maybe we'll make a separate one for like art stuff. I don't know. We'll see. That's probably good enough for that. Yeah, let's just shorts have any what should I call it, details, but oh, the robe has actually the robe and the shirt have details. Ooh. Okay, I think I can do the robe stuff. Maybe we'll just skip the details on the shirt. I think that's fine. I also love so I'll check that one out later then. I could set up a Discord server for you. Maybe I'll think about it. I feel like I don't want it to get too complicated where I'm like delegating too much stuff to other people. Especially if I'm not sure if I'll be super active in it, because I feel like if I'm gonna have a Discord server, I feel like I would owe it to people to try to be like active in it, you know, that makes sense. Okay, let's try not to this. It's all like wrinkly too. I should have thought about this before. We'll just do that. We'll do a simplified version of the cuffs, if you want me to, that is. I will think about it. I've had a few people offer to, but I think if I do have someone run it, I would rather have someone who I know, like, in person, just for I guess safety reasons. I don't know. Like, I just want to make sure it's someone I know I can, like, trust, I guess, if that makes sense. Fair, yeah. Nothing personal, of course, but yeah, just to make sure. I'm of the generation of extreme internet safety, and I think because I'm so like lost when it comes to Discord, I just want to make sure I am not like doing any or sharing anything like I shouldn't be, if that makes sense. Once I have enough doubloons, I'll request the oh, that song that you mentioned. Sorry, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, noted. Sounds good. Let me double check. I'm not sure if my husband's at a event at the moment, but I think he might. Okay, I think he is on his way home. Cool. I heard a garage door opening outside, but I wasn't sure if it was our garage door necessarily. Yeah, I think he is on his way home, which is exciting. Somebody's calling me. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm ordering some Taco Bell to because my husband's on his way back from his thingy-mabobber, his event thing. So I'm ordering some Taco Bell because they have all those promo things. They keep having these promos for to make up for the fact that they had diarrhea lettuce at their location. So today they have $1 Mexican pizza, which is one of their lettuce-free options. Yeah, anyways, that is that. Let me get back into this. Oh, ads are going now that I'm off the phone. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I didn't realize ads were coming up so soon. I'm so sorry. Sorry, bad timing. Okay, anyways, yeah, I was on the phone and Kitty Cat was trying to bite my microphone and eat all the Legos on my desk, and so I'm thinking once ads are done, we will just wrap up. Yeah, maybe this was a good enough start. Well, let's see if we can get more of the design onto here. Where's the reference? Okay, I guess guess from here it's really just this line, so I'll just do this really quick. This. Do we even want to do this line? Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. Ads wrapping up. Have we made it out? Have we survived? Sorry, that was terrible timing. I was like literally on the phone that whole time, and I didn't realize ads were coming up so soon already. But yeah, I was ordering dinner because my husband's on his way home, and then my cat started trying to eat everything on my desk, and I was just not having a good time. And then I came back, and then ads ran, so we're all not having a great time. Anywho, I think maybe we can wrap up here. All I have left, which happens to be where I have ended off on most of my streams, is just coloring the line art and then doing the background, which, considering I was technically mostly done at the beginning of this stream with like most of this, it's really funny that we ended on the same like place that we normally do. But this is like for the most part like what the finished thing will look like. I'll probably do a really simple like gradient background or something. Yeah, I'll color in the line art just a little bit. I've been doing less of the line art coloring, just kind of like a really dark but like slightly colored version, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think this is pretty solid progress, and I'm getting kind of peckish, which is good. That, yeah, I shouldn't call it dinner because we technically had dinner, but he was feeling kind of snacky. I was feeling kind of snacky, so he's picking up some food. Let's see if anybody else is streaming. In the spirit of art fight, I do want to raid an artist if possible. Ooh, I haven't watched this person in a while. I used to watch them a lot. Oh, but this person, we raided them not too long ago though. Who else is? I just want to see all my options. Hi, kitty cat. Do you wanna pick? Don't sit on my keyboard. 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 Hi. Don't sit on my keyboard. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Who else? Ooh, there's someone playing. No. Are they wrapping up? I was watching them earlier. They've been streaming for a while though, so I'm worried that they're gonna end when I raid in. That's just how my luck goes. Oh, bless you, kitty cat. Okay, I'm gonna open up. There's quite a few art streamers that are streaming today. I'm gonna open all of these up. Excuse me, Cassie, why are you eating cardboard boxes? Okay, let's raid. Okay, there's this artist I've been following for a while. They're on Twitch as Ven's Room. I don't know if Ven is their like name, but I lurk in their art streams a lot, and they tend to be streaming kind of late into the night. So let's raid them. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me turn off the music, just so that I can hear myself think. Sorry, I'm kind of bad at that. Let's see. Let's go to Ven's Room. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. I will try to stream again, but I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna do any more art fight for this. I guess this art fight. So this might be it. Maybe I'll squeeze in one more, but most likely when we see each other next, I will probably just start transitioning back into my usual art stuff, if that makes sense. So thank you guys for all the company. Thank you to all the people who followed today. We had quite a few followers today. Let's see, we had Raccoon Plush, we had Bendy Michael, we had Lottie the Doggy. Yeah, which is I think more than the typical stream for me, especially considering this was like a raid-free stream. So yeah, and we had lots of gambling of the bubbles today. I figured out the bubble thing, so hopefully people are actually earning bubbles to gamble with now. Thank you guys also for all the art fight attacks this year. I think maybe whenever I stream next, I will just go through all of the art fight attacks that I've gotten because I really want to show them all off. Most of them are here, but I didn't include some of the mass attacks in this slideshow. But yeah, I think it would be cool to kind of go through them and just kind of admire them a little more in depth. I think that would be really fun. That being said, yeah, until next time, let's get this raid started. Yeah, I won't send a specific raid message unless you guys want. Nah, it's okay. Maybe next time we'll start getting back into raid messages. I sent them for a while. I set them up for a while, but I think after a while it was really like most people were lurking, so it was just me sending the message anyways. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all the follows.